Hey, what's going on, you hard-boiled hunter? Coming at you with a sick Rotom deck, all thanks to the new Rotom EX, of course. This deck was super frustrating to play with initially, but I think I finally got it into a pretty good spot here. So the new Rotom EX, 190 HP, has the multiple adapter ability, which says we can have 2 tool cards attached to any of our Pokemon with Rotom in the name, which includes itself. Then it's attacked as a Lightning and a Colors for 130. That doesn't really matter because it's all about the Rotoms from previous sets. We've got some Mow Rotoms in here, some Heat Rotoms, and the Wash Rotom, as well as one Rotom. They all have the same attack, a Gadget Show for 2 colorless energy. It does 30 damage for each Pokemon tool card attached to all of our Pokemon. So that's the main attack we're going to be using. Now that we can attach 2 tool cards to each of our Rotoms in play, we can be hitting pretty hard with the Gadget Show. We play the different types to take advantage of different weaknesses, but overall, we can be hitting for like, I think 420 damage totals. We can have 6 Rotoms in play, each with 2 tools on them. That's 360 damage, but the active Rotom that's attacking could have 2 Brave Bangles on it, which means it's doing plus 60 damage, plus 30 for each Brave Bangle attached, and we can be hitting for 420 damage with the Gadget Show. That's absurd and way more damage than we actually need to do. So we have some bench space for some extra support Pokemon, the Psyduck to shut down those Dust Snores. I'm basically playing this in every deck right now, and then the Fezandipiti EX as well. I did have Shaman in here for a little bit, but I found myself not really running into Terra Pokemon very often, so I cut down to just a single Pokemon. I cut the Shaman. That's what I was saying. I didn't have no Terra box. Okay, so the Heat Rotom's good against Golden Go. We need less. Mow Rotom, good against Charizard. Wash Rotom, good against Ceruledge and Charizard X. Mega Charizard X. And then the Rotom is good against Pidgeot. Now, you might be wondering, Azul, why do we have multiple Rotom EX in the deck? Because we only need 1 in play to get advantage of its ability. But if our opponent KOs the Rotom EX, we lose access to its ability, which means all of the Rotoms in play that have 2 tools attached to them lose a tool card, which kind of stinks. So what we do, once we get ahead in the prize exchange, and we don't care if our opponent chases our 2 prize Pokemon because we're chasing their 2 prize Pokemon, is you can put down 2 Rotom EX, and then even if they KO Rotom EX, we keep all of our tools in play. And it makes it really, really easy to chain back-to-back-to-back big one-hit KOs. So we often find ourselves with 2 Rotom EX in play. I didn't make this realization until pretty far into my testing, and then I was like, wait, why not just play more Rotoms? Because what I was struggling with initially was just finding basic Pokemon. And another thing I didn't really account for was, as our opponent KOs Rotoms, we need to bench more Rotoms to hold tools. So even after our opponent's drawn 5 prize cards, if we only have 1 Rotom left, then our opponent's going to win because we just aren't doing very much damage. So we play 7 Rotoms outside of the Rotom EXs, but that's 3 more Rotoms. So we got 10 Rotoms total. I do have 1 Night Stretcher in here. More often, this is going to be used to recover the Psyduck or the Fez or recover an energy, but just in case, it could get back one of our specific Rotoms of a certain type that we need for a certain matchup. Onto the draw supporters, 4 Lillie, 4 Research, 3 Bosses Orders. I did have 4 Bosses Orders, but I cut it down to 3 because we also have Prime Catcher as the A-Spec, and it feels fine. It feels like the best A-Spec. I know you might be thinking we're a tool-based deck. Why not play a tool-based A-Spec? That's because they're just kind of overkill, if that makes sense. Like, the Hero's Cape is cool because it gives us 50 more HP. We have Bravery Charms, and we usually try and put 2 Bravery Charms on our Rotom EXs, so then they have effectively 290 HP, which is cool. And, well, we could play Maximum Belt, but like I said, we can hit for 420 damage before weakness. I don't think we need more damage in the deck, so I've gone with Prime Catcher because it's Prime Catcher, and it's a Gust effect, and we're not playing 4 boss. Well, we were playing 4 boss. I did cut a boss. But yeah, Prime Catcher, it's a good card. 4 Nest Ball, it's the only Pokemon search card we play in this deck. We could include a Buddy Poffin or 2 possibly, but I think I would maybe just increase the count of the Rotom before I'd ever play something like a Buddy Poffin still. But that could make its way into here at some point. 3 Pokégear to help us find our powerful supporters. There's not really another supporter quite as powerful as the supporters we play, so I think just increasing our odds of finding those supporters over playing more supporters does kind of just make sense. So 4 Brave Bangle, help us hit a little bit harder. 4 Bravery Charm to help us protect our Rotoms and our Fezandipitis, and sometimes even our Rotoms as well, if we don't want to get KO'd by something like a Soul Rock on our lower HP Mow Rotom, or helping against spread damage from Monkey Dories and Dragapults. The Gardevoir and Dragapult matchup are pretty tough, though, so even the Bravery Charms probably aren't going to save us. 4 EXP shares and 2 Turbo Energize. And this is how we chain, how we initially set up and then chain our Rotom. So we want to choose second with this deck, and then turn 1 going second, we want to try and find the Technical Machine Turbo Energize. And then we use that to accelerate basic energy onto a bench Rotom, usually with the active Rotom, usually with the Rotom in the active, doing that. And then we put EXP shares on our backup Rotoms. And then as we go, as our Rotoms get KO'd, the EXP shares trigger. That sets up our next Rotom, so on and so forth. And then we just go Rotom, 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 Rotom until we win the game, of course. Got 2 Air Balloons for a little bit of mobility. This does come up sometimes, so we need some of these. And then we have 3 Town Store, which we can use to find our tools. Get multiple uses out of this is ideal to start to build up those tools into play, and then can find us our more situational tools like the EXP shares and the Brave Bangles and even the Bravery Charms, to be honest. So just all of them are like just really good in certain situations. Most important one is usually the EXP share, though, to make sure we can chain attackers, because if we can't attack, we can't draw prize cards. And if our opponent's drawing prize cards, we just lose. It's over. And then finally, for the energy count, I have 4 Jet. The Jet are kind of cool because it's like we attack for colorless energy, so the Jet kind of fulfill the energy cost, but then also gives us our mobility cards, so we don't get stuff stuck on our active as often, or we don't lose to stuff like Clutch or Corner, or there's like another one I always forget. Impound. The Sudowoodo has Impound. And then 5 basic lightning energy. I went basic lightnings because Rotom attacks for lightning, and Astonish on the Rotom is probably the best attack we could use. But there is the water attack here from the Wash Rotom. For a single water does 20, and then you heal 10 from each of your Pokemon. That could be cool. The Mow Rotom here does 20 and then discards a stadium in play. And then finally, this one just burns your opponent's active. So I think lightning is probably the best to play, but you could, I don't know, switch it up if you really wanted to. And that's it. That's my take on the Rotom deck. Let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. Work with Moltres to solve Dango? I don't think that would it? Would a Moltres... a Moltres wouldn't solve the Dango matchup, I don't think. I don't think it would change very much. It's still a 2... You're like 2-hitting. Oh, you could play for like a Brave... No, but your deck would suck. What the heck? Yeah, your deck would just be terrible, right? Would 2 Luxapes give 3 prize cards? It would, yeah. Make a Mow Rotom. we were talking about the effective Mega Rotom. All right, this has got to be a dub, right? We're getting the dub in this one. Maybe. Oh, they're just going with Kangaskhan. What the heck? Unexpected. Okay, my hand. All right, it's fine. All right, I'm not gonna complain. Surely, 3 freaking energy in my hand, bro. What the heck? Surely we draw to this. Absol about to get mowed. Oh, that's why they didn't set up Absol. Yeah, I forgot that it's weak to grass. Come on. Honestly, it does kind of feel like we need to play the treasure tracker. Like have like that big pop off to like get up and running. I really don't want to play Arven. Arven just sounds kind of terrible in here. Or it did feel... Arven felt terrible. I did try the Arven. Arven did not feel very good. I could probably thin one of these out. I guess I should have Bravery Charm the active though, right? Yeah. It makes no sense to do what I did. I don't want to put 2 Bravery Charms here so they can't just go Kangaskhan boss KO. Like 1 Bravery Charm doesn't feel like enough, but I do want to hit harder this turn as well. So I think I'm going to throw this here so they can't even think about bossing around. Or if they think about bossing around it, we'll still hit harder. We'll see. Getting Fez off this turn would have been nice to just like see more cards for sure. The new Charcadet is good for a Sarah Ledge deck. I mean, it's worth trying out for sure. Hazel, I have a tournament tomorrow. Should I play Hydrapple or Pidgepolt Zard? Should I try Hydrapple or Pidgepolt Zard? I mean, it depends how competitive you're trying to be. Like, one of those decks is competitive and one of them isn't. Oh, dude, if they had boss cam my Rotom here, did we just lose? It feels like a losing situation. Oh, they haven't ran their errands yet? What the heck? Sure. All right. We can get the KO this turn. Pretty reasonably as well. This is doable, folks. You just need to believe. Honestly, if I get the Lillie here, I think I play it, right? Because it's like potentially +1 card. Also, I get full value out of Lillie now, whereas research can be more valuable later. Well, I don't know. How much are we doing? 150? Okay, I think we got there, right? I could Fez for 3 here, I guess. We did it. Let's go! But do I Fez here anyways? I do Fez. Oh, I didn't even think about going after the Mega Absol there, I'm not gonna lie. Would have also been a chill play. I actually probably should just put that on here, actually. That was a mistake. Actually, I don't want the duck down because I want more Rotoms. Oh, we definitely need to play more Rotoms than I'm playing because as my opponent KOs Rotoms, I need more Rotoms to be able to hold tools. Yeah, what the heck? I need to play like 7 or 8 Rotoms. That'll also help with my problem of finding basic Pokemon. All right, we need more Rotoms in the deck for sure. Yeah, I didn't even think about it that way. I was like, well, I have 6 Rotoms. If they even KO all 6 Rotoms, like, we win the prize trade for sure. It's not about the prize trade, though. It's just about having things to hold tools. Very good, very good. If I could draw a draw supporter. Oh, let's go. That's it. That's all we needed, baby. We're in there. That's it, folks. That's all we needed. Get that boy. Ooh, wait, I don't want to get him too beefy yet because I might need to put an air balloon on him in case they boss it this next turn. All right, I got a little bit ahead of myself. I should have got an EXP share for this guy or something. No, I played Jets, actually. I could do it. Yeah. Gotta believe in myself here. No Tatsu, of course you're not gonna hit any draw supporters. Dude, don't talk to me about Tatsugiri. Honestly, we could get Tatsu involved though. It's all coming together here, okay? It's all coming together. Lucky helmet worth? I don't think so, no. I mean, I'll... Yeah, I would, right? Yeah, I think I would. I'd Lillie here if I get a Lillie instead. Ooh. One, two, three. Oh, they're gonna punch you with Pidgeot. I didn't even think about that. That's a good play. That's pretty good. We can get through it though. We can beat them. We can defeat them. We can overcome this bullshit. Oh, they may be whiffed. We actually might just be cooking them here. Alright, so I think I could boss here, but I think I actually just played Lillies. Like, attach. I could put a Brave Bangle here to just kind of like split up my resources a little bit. Brave Bangle active, or just like don't, just leave it. This one has the energy. Is that good enough? Maybe that's good enough. Why didn't you take the KO with Melon? Ooh, honestly, good point. I didn't even see that. Good call out. Get him! The Gadget Show. Oh shoot, what if they're playing Mega Chars? Mega Charizard XEX. Wait, we should probably play a Lightning Rotom. Okay, I'll put a Lightning Rotom in here. No, not Iono, you rat. Let me just have the hand. Gosh darn. Trolleyzard? What the heck? Oh yeah, this is just like straight up squad. Think Mega Sharpedo is good enough as is or needs more? Huge fan of the Shark. The deck isn't competitive right now, but it's just due to bad matchups against stuff like Golden Go. I guess maybe they just didn't want to sacrifice the Charmeleon. But honestly, yeah, they should have attacked with Charmeleon there for sure. Unless they value Counter Catcher super highly. I guess maybe they do that so they can like chase my Rotom here or something, I guess. That makes sense, right? I really don't want to put Fez in play here, so... Oh, wait, they're actually 10 damage... No, never mind. They could KO my Rotom if they want to. But yeah, it feels like I have to put Fez in play on my next turn. I really don't want to do that, but... Or the Wash. The Wash is in the deck. We'll gotta get him. I think I could have set it up as well. I just didn't think about Charizard XEX, to be honest. Can I do 260? Like double bangle. Double bangle. How many do I need? I don't even know how many. If I have double bangle on this guy, how many tools do I actually need? I don't even need that many tools, right? Well, I mean, I'm not getting the Wash Rotom this turn, so... Double bangle and 8 other tools. 12 total. 10 total. Wait, what the fuck? No, but the bangles count as... 10 total with double bangle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, so I'm literally like almost there. I'm basically there. Wait, so I have it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Yeah. Oh, but if I have double Rotom in play, they can't KO a Rotom to remove... Oh, wait, I didn't even think about putting 2 Rotoms in play. That's huge. Wait. Should we play 3 Rotoms? This guy is kind of lit. Got him! Get him out of here! Wait, we should be playing 3 Rotom EX because having 2 Rotom EX in play means if they KO a Rotom EX, they don't remove our tools. That's insane. Can I get another one? Let's go! Ooh, okay. I mean, I did like the hand was like, okay, it had lilies, but I mean, this should be a better hand. Nope. Hold up. Nope. I should probably... No, I like this because I'm going to jet this one up, probably. Oh, I can jet the active, though. Same difference. I want to set up a grass one just in case they go into Absol. Hazel Greens from Latin America. Phantasmal Flame is a fascinating change, but I'm still not entirely convinced by the Charizard EX and Mega EX combos. The support moves are fine for charge and damage, but will the current metagame speed make it consistent? They've announced a Pokemon Charizard Y. What do you think of this new hype? I don't know. I don't think about new cards before they're standard legal. And Mega Charizard might be like a one of inclusion in Charizard EX. I don't know. Haven't played with it yet. Seems aight. Still nothing. Sure. Oh, they just like randomly. They got the thing off the. Sure. Rabbi. Give me a thumb. They already played one Iono, so we're probably chilling. Yo, appreciate the raid there, Sunny. Hope you had a good stream. Well, give us some insight. How did you, who did you click with? Jocks, skaters, punk, metal, heads, stoners? I was homeschooled, so none of them. Unless I guess depending on what I would categorize my siblings as. So none of those. None. Did you get bullied? Oh, insane meme. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Bro, why are you trying to act like you know something? Oh shit, that makes tons of sense. In fact, I was thinking about this just earlier. You don't know shit. Well, that makes sense. Dude. Oh, this makes so much sense now. None of you have ever even thought about this before. Unless you're talking about it makes sense how much better I am at everyone else in Pokemon, then yes, that does make sense. I agree. I'm with you on that one. Azul, I know you're lying. You're in my yearbook from 1994. True. Dude, what the fuck? I'm not that old. I'm not that old. 1994. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done that because now I can't double Bravery Charm. Sure. Typical from a homeschooled kid. I actually might put an EXP share here. But I could do that for this one as well. Wait, how much am I hitting for actually? 240? Oh, I'm literally a Pokemon short from KOing this. Oh, wait, I can do it. Oh, what the heck? I didn't even realize. Oh, sure, yeah, whatever. You're dead. Dude, wait, what? Dude, I didn't even realize what was going on, dude. I was like, put a tool here, a tool there. Oh, wait, we can one-hit KO their Mega Kangaskhan. Your parents still run the school? No, the school closed down, unfortunately. Bro's unstatus for sure. I didn't believe the first time we met, but bro showed me the proof. Is this actually a real story, Mike? Or are you just trolling? I mean, they can't win. We got this one locked up. It's a dub. Oh, wait, actually, no, we don't. Just guaranteed win. The right round. We're very close to winning. How many supporters do I have left? All of my Lilies? Alright, maybe I can thin this out then. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, So I don't have game yet. Oh, what the heck? This Rotom is so soft. It would die to Double Monkey Dory. Alright, hopefully that just doesn't happen. Very best. Well, I got Prime Catcher, so that should be game, right? I didn't even get to use the Mow Rotom against them. Nuked again. This is true story for sure. I left out major details because it was a World's After Party. I believe you. I believe you. I was wondering. Alright, the opening hand is rough. This guy's weak to water, but this guy's weak to grass. And that actually might be relevant for my first knockout. See, like, this is a matchup where maybe we want a brace. It's possible. Have I ever played the board game Azul? I have not. How much chowder did you eat growing up? Not very much. It's not something my mom made, and I also am not a huge fan of chowder, to be honest. It's just kind of mid. I could just let them KO the Mow Rotom, or I could actually Bravery Charm it to make them work for it, I guess. We'll see what we top deck. You think any single prize deck is competitive? Not that I can think of, no. I'm pretty sure there's not one. Well, I mean, I think I just have to give this guy up, right? I mean, I could Bravery Charm it so they can't just KO it. Can you give me one more turn to top deck, but it doesn't like progress me towards like I'd have to be a good top deck. It'd be like one thing if I had like a supporter to play. I guess I should make them work harder though, to be honest. So I should like do this, then do this. Actually, maybe I will make them work harder. I don't know, man. That Baby Moon Danklin deck is pretty sick. Yeah, but it's not competitive. You ever go watch some old format games? No, not really. Been watching some past TCG Worlds and Regionals to see how much the game changes and rotates things back then. Yeah, not very often. I've gone back and watched a couple Worlds Finals, but that's about it. It was on stream, though. What's your favorite ramen broth? I don't have one. Ramen's mid. Not good. It's not bad. It's not good. It's mid. How many different choices are there as well for ramen broth? Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not good. It's just mid. Whoa. That's a hot take? Dude, I don't know. Ramen is just like not... It's just fine. It's like, yeah, I would never go out of my way to get ramen. Well, I just don't like soup very much either. Like, I just don't really like soup or... So, I mean, that ramen is basically just soup. Have you had restaurant ramen? Yes, I have had ramen. I went to Japan, tried a couple of ramen plates. They're just like... It's just... I just don't like soup-based things. Like, soup is just mid. I don't know, yeah. Soup is mid. All right, here we go. Can we pop off? I actually don't think I need Rotom EX in this matchup, so if I can survive without it, I think that's the play. I have to like kind of use Fez here though to play the game. I want to put a Bravery Charm here to like stop the Ceruledge from KOing it sooner than later. They can basically get there anyways. All right, whatever, let's play it. Although because we didn't turbo energize off the rip, now if they just have Jamming Tower, we just lose, basically. This was more of a Chowder guy. No, I don't like Chowder either. Do you like cereal? Yeah, cereal, I mean, it's fine. It's not something I eat regularly. Yeah, Chowder's mid, soup is mid. Yeah, I don't really like soup, I don't really like chowder, I don't really like ramen. I mean, anything that's like soup-like, I don't really like. Cereal is like different, but even, yeah, cereal's is mid as well. It's all mid. Azul likes chili. No, I don't even really like chili that much, to be honest. I like a meal prepped chili in the past because it's like a super convenient, like healthy food. Like chili is just like pretty good. You got beans, ground turkey, whatever the base, like usually some kind of tomato base, and then put a vegetable on the side. You're cooking. So my deck is overpowered, where I can just keep cycling energy into my deck in hand. Nah. Isn't a smoothie a type of soup? Nope. What do you think of the new Crocodile that hits for 220 for 1 energy? I don't even know what it does. Is chili a soup? It's close. Chili is a stew. All right, there we go. Stew. Yeah, I don't even like chili that much. It's like chili's fine, but it's really easy to meal prep. I've meal prepped a lot of chili in the past because it's really easy to meal prep, and it very easy to meal prep, and then also, okay, we survived the jamming tower turn. Now we can chain attackers. I want to research this turn. Oh. But I need bosses to chase 2 prizers from here on out, in case they go like Solrock KO 1 prizer. Well, I have my last boss in the deck, so maybe I just go thin this out, research, yeah. Leave it. Research. I honestly, I'm just running out of basics again. I also don't know where my Prime Catcher is. I'm doing enough to KO this thing here, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, we'll see how it goes from here. I'm not like, yeah, I'm not that confident. If they KO my Wash Rotom here, we're feeling pretty good, I feel like. But if they don't, then I'm not. Is the game still playable without boss? No, actually, it's not. If boss ever rotates, the Pokemon TCG just explodes. And everyone forgets. It's like the whole thing evaporates, and then everyone gets Men in Blacked. And then, yeah. But that's why they reprinted boss. Because if it ever rotates, if it ever leaves the standard format in the Pokemon TCG, it's just like all gone. So, we're stuck with it forever. I was laughing at you asking for more Team Rocket supporters on the pod because I can only think about more supporters for the Porygons. Your one true deck. It would be good. I honestly don't even think I was playing max supporters in my final build of the deck, but more options would be nice. Like another powerful supporter option would be pretty cool. Is everything coming together for us here? Maybe it is. They did push Soul Rock though, so I assume they're attacking with Soul Rock to KO my Fan Rotom or my Lightning Rotom, whatever. And then they're looking for Boss on my Fez. So that means I need to have... Oh, can I have avoided? No, I don't think I could have avoided benching the Lightning Rotom. So I need Boss now. But I can bench this guy down now as well. Because they're on odd now, so we can win. I have a Boss in the deck, and I don't know where my Prime Catcher is. Prime Catcher is in the deck. So I guess I just draw with Fez first to see if we get the Boss. Yeah, if we don't get the Boss, I'm going to play the Research. I need Prime Catcher off this? I need Prime Catcher off this. Okay. Very good, very chill, very wow. Was there ever a format with no Gus slash Boss slash Counter Catcher existed since I started playing? I don't think so. I think we've always had Gust in some form, but it's definitely been... I should have put more of these tools in play, to be honest. It definitely has been better. For sure. Just tuning in, have we done Meganium with Genesect yet? Yeah, I played with that yesterday. Yeah, we've had formats with no Boss and no Counter Catcher, or no one or the other, but Counter Catcher's rotating next rotation, right? It is, yeah. Counter Catcher Briar? There's no way they play Counter Catcher Briar. They might play Briar. Hazel, how many Grass Genesect do you think are enough for the Grass deck? Oh, just one. You only need one. It's just a situational attacker. Second half of Sun and Moon was that? Custom Catcher and Gray Catcher? Yeah. Briars and discard. Are they down Palpad? Oh, that's a dub.